Hey, what's up guys, welcome to another video. Today we are going to talk about the things that CarX Series needs to add to the game. Well, these points ain't in any specific order, and some of them are like things CarX need to add which will make the game way better and which are really a need into the game. But some of them are just the features that we would like to have, so not all of them are a need. For the first one and the most important one that we've been asking for a long time from CarX Series, that we do need private rooms, correct? It's such a big deal. It's not just to make people play more comfortable and like not having randoms. It will make a massive change on the game, like you have a massive effect on the game. So trust me CarX, we do need this. Besides the annoying randoms, it will make a lot more people to play together, and the reason being is people can't play with their friends easily. Let's say a person that like just installed the game, they don't know how to find their friends and all that. They'll be like, oh, the game has online but we can't play with friends. So if the game had private servers, they could just make a server, play with their mates, and that would make a massive change on the game. For the second one, we've been asking for liveries through the game for such a long time, and CarX always been like, oh, we are working on it, and he has some problems on the optimizations and all that, but dude, we need that ASAP, bro. It's taking so long, and like he's making the game boring because every of these cars look like the same, and features like that will make massive improvements on the game. And the next thing is about the new tire system that CarX added to the game, which we have to buy certain different type of tires for different purposes, and they are in different levels of grip. If you want to race, you need to get the most expensive one, and if you want to drift, doesn't matter which ones you get, they will run out so quickly if you are drifting with them. So you need to buy a lot of tires, and it's kind of a struggle for new players. Asking me, at least the cheapest or the worst type of tires, which is the street normal one, should be free. So we should at least have one type of free tires, or players would get a certain amount of free ones, then after that they will have like to pay. For example, like 2 a day or something, like they could just like open the game and like collect some every day or something. That would be a really good thing to be added to the game. And also another feature that a lot of people are looking forward to is to having a free moving camera. Well, it can be in 2 different types. First of all, it would be really good if we could just like slide our finger on the screen and like look behind us or something, or with the joystick on the controller we could look back like we can do in any other CarX game, but not CarX Series. And we also do need a drone view. You know how we go in the photo mode? It would be really useful if we could just like move that around like a drone, so it would just go as far as we want it, not just being locked on our car. And these points would be really useful if they get added to the game as soon as possible. I know they will get added eventually, but we do need them now. It's taking so long. Okay, the next point is something I feel like CarX just forgot about it or something, and they just didn't notice. We cannot turn on and off our lights on a controller. Like there is no button for it, and you have to get your hand close to the screen and just tap the light switch with your finger while you're having a controller in your hand. And when your phone is like laying somewhere, it's just so weird and annoying, and we do need that to get sorted out, CarX. And there is already a lot of buttons on a controller that there's no use to them as well. So I would like to see that as soon as possible. There is another bug that is so annoying, and that's when people using the ultimate spacers for their rims and tires in the tune shop. And the thing is, if you put your ultimate spacers on and like put your tires inside to make it fit, so when you go multiplayer and like everybody else will see your car tires like popping out outside of your body kit or something, and that's just so stupid and silly. So CarX, fix that please. Also, there's another useful thing that we could use. We could have tune codes. So for example, I could have a certain tune on my car and I could have a code for it. Like I could tap share and show a code, and people could just like enter that code in a search session or something, download my tune on their car, and like game would give them a price or something for it, and done. It would be really fast and useful for the players, because a lot of people just copying tunes from others. Not everybody can tune themselves. So CarX, I would like to see you all working towards that. There is another annoying bug that is really pissing me off in the game, and that's when you're changing your car in an online server. It will change your server. Most of my cars are tier 6 anyway, and doesn't matter, every time I'm changing a car, it will change my server, and I have to keep looking, like go online offline, online offline, online offline, like 100 times. Sometimes it's just not gonna work. To maybe by luck of a god, I'll find out the players I was like playing with them, or my team or whatever. And that's why I'm saying we need private rooms, or at least if we don't have private rooms, we should have like a code or something for every server that we could just like put in and join that server. Easy, guys. I know this ain't that hard to add. Also, another feature that would be really good to have in the game, it would be nice if we could have our characters out of the cars. Nobody wanted like a GTA or something to go into houses or anything, yeah? But if the characters could like walk out of the cars, just like normal walking, it would be really cool. Because what we could do is, if ever anybody was doing a car meet or something, they could just like park their cars and like walk around. That would be really nice. And also, if they could possibly sit in a passenger seat of other cars from other players, that would be really sick. I'm telling you, that would be fire. That would be so dope and nice to have in the game. Also, you know how we can buy houses in the game? I don't know why there is no option to sell them houses as well. Or beside that, we can now move our cars through the houses. Like for example, you have one house on the top of the map and you got one in the middle, and you want to put your cars on the top one. You can't move them. You just can't move the cars on purpose. Like you can't choose, oh, I want these 3 cars at the house. There is no option or whatever for it to move the cars, and that's so annoying. And also, for example, let's say you got 20 houses and each of them has like 3 space, so that's like 60 slots, and you don't really have that many free slots. Like you can't have 60 cars because the limit of the game is way less. It's like 40 something, or maybe even less, I don't remember. But the thing is, doesn't matter how many houses you got, you cannot have as many cars. It's like you paid for it and you bought the house, but you can't have as many as cars that the houses you have let you have, if you know what I'm saying. That was a little confusing, but yeah, CarX, what the fuck is that, man? Work on that, please. These were the points that just came to my mind. I don't really have anything specific in my mind at the moment, but like if you think anything else would be necessary into the game, just drop them in the comments. I would like to see everybody's opinion. And beside all that, guys, around 96% of you all are not even subscribed to the channel, and you all like watching the videos on that. So if you press that sub button, that will be a massive help, and as well as a like button, of course, if you enjoyed the video. And make sure you check out my other videos as well. Thank you all for watching till here. Peace.